Good morning, it's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. Today I thought I'd do a what I ate in the day today. So I'm starting off with one fried egg on a piece of 647 toast with a little, well, 1/4 of an avocado and 2 slices of bacon, which are slightly overdone in a couple spots, which I don't mind. I'm having a water bottle and I'll have some grapes at the end when I'm done. And I'm watching The Skinny on Weight Loss. I love those sisters. They're fantastic. So I have to look up the avocado because I forgot. And I will go ahead and put what the total points are right here. Right now, as it stands, it's 3 points plus whatever the avocado is because I don't remember. But I will go ahead and put it right here. And I'll see you later for lunch. Hello. I have a couple little errands to run, no biggie. And it's raining today and tomorrow. It's just supposed to be constant rain. It's Florence, tropical depression Florence, finally hitting us up here in Pennsylvania. So it's just going to be in the form of a little rain. There's absolutely no blue sky. Ugh. These touchy brakes are even more touchy when they're wet. Boy, I had a heck of a time making breakfast this morning. Ugh. Having a heck of a time with these brakes. My other car, I never noticed touchy brakes when they got wet, but at one point my husband had he had 2 Jeep Cherokees, and boy, were they ever touchy in the rain, just for, a few stops, and then they were fine. But this seems to be kind of like that, but not as bad as the Jeep was. Anyway, breakfast. You saw my breakfast, the fried egg on avocado toast. The first egg I attempted to make broke. The yolk broke the second it hit the pan. I didn't want an egg fried all the way through. I wanted a dippy egg, so I dumped that. I was like, nope, I'm not having it. And then I made my second egg, which is what you saw on my plate. All fine and good. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going this way. Come on, Clark. And then, oh great. What is this? 1-lane road ahead. Great. Sorry for the delay, guys. All right, so you saw that breakfast. And then I went to cut it, and it was the perfect dippy egg. I was so excited, but then I saw that the white was not cooked around the yolk, and that is a big fat no-no. That just gagged me instantly, and the whole thing got tossed, except for the bacon that got transferred to a clean plate. And I tried egg number 3, and I cooked that one too much all the way through. I was like, you know what, whatever, and I just ate it. And I was mad, and I didn't enjoy it, but I ate it, and it's gone, so whatever. But it's the pan that I use, and I usually don't use that particular pan for eggs, but I did today. It's a medium-sized Pioneer Woman frying pan with the turquoise blue handle. Those are super cheap, not good for eggs, really thin bottom. I had a large one that I had to throw away, surprisingly not too long after I got it, because the non-stick stuff was starting to peel up, and if it starts to peel off, it's getting in your food and you're eating it, and that's not good. I mean, I've had $10 grocery store non-stick frying pans last me a whole lot longer than this Pioneer Women stuff, so that was a bit of a disappointment. I usually cook my eggs in an anodized frying pan, a really thick bottom. It takes a while to get hot, but that ensures even cooking, and my eggs turn out perfect every time. But it's smaller, it's just one of the small sizes, and I was choosing bacon. So I figured I needed a bigger pan because bacon is longer than my sausage links. Nope, next time I'm going to cram the bacon in there and use the little pan for my eggs from now on. So I have to run to the bank and the post office, and that's all. I had other plans with my mother today, but because of the rain, we postponed them to a later date. So I was left with nothing to do except for the errands I was planning to do on my way to my mother's. So I thought instead of sitting around and doing nothing at home, I'd go out in the rain and get a couple things done. Besides, it was just an excuse to get in the car. What was it? Saturday I didn't go anywhere. I just went outside though and looked at it and make sure it was still there. And then I went back in. I know, pathetic, but it's still new, so you know, it is what it is. Oh, for Gina Pearson, here is the green shirt that is the same as the gold shirt that I wore in my, what was it? It was a crock pot collab video that I put out, I think it was on Saturday. Gina had commented that she owned the same shirt I was wearing, and I told her where I bought it and that I also had it in green. She said she never saw it in green. She said, show me. Well, you can't put pictures in comments, which is kind of sad. I wish you could. So I took a picture of the two shirts together, and then I wore this one today. Here's that picture. So yeah, being a fatty that I am, if I find a shirt that fits me, that I actually like the way it looks on me, I buy it in as many colors as I can, that I can afford to, because it's so hard for me to walk out of a store with a purchase, you know, to actually find. I could try 20 shirts on before I find one that I'm, you know, halfway okay with. All right, this is the first time I'm going to be using a drive-up bank thingy in this car. I wonder how well I can reach it. I'll be back. All right. Darn it, I just left the house and I'm already halfway done with my errands. So, I couldn't reach too well. Not as well as I had hoped. I still have to roll the window all the way down, take my seatbelt off, open the car door, and reach. Only now I'm higher, so now I have to reach even lower, and I got my sleeve all wet. Now I'm not paying attention. I could have gone. 6 times. Oh, wait. Oh, I should have gone. These guys, some of them just go so fast. So I'm heading to the post office now because I'm expecting a piece of snail mail from one of my subscribers, and I love snail mail. So if you guys love snail mail, drop me a line. My P.O. box address is in the description box below, and I can write you back because I love to write letters. I do. It seems to be raining a little more here in Lemoyne. Alright, let's hope we can find a place to park this time. This is a small post office and there's just a little lot next to it. And the last time I went, I had to park on the street, and this is a super busy street. The kind where you have to wait until there's a little break in traffic to get out, because you're getting out right in the middle of the lane, you know? Super safe, super safe. But the parking lot was completely full, so I didn't have a choice. I was going to say something. Maybe on the way back from the post office, I will stop at Carnes, which is a grocery store that we just passed, and get some meat. I got meat, deli meat, my turkey, or sometimes the chicken breast, from the deli, sliced. It's kind of thick. It's not too thin. I love it. I love to roll it up and just eat it. But I make my sandwiches and wraps with it. And I got 3/4 of a pound from Walmart for $6.30. And 2 days afterwards, so this was, I got it Thursday, so this was, no, I'm sorry, It was Friday night. I don't know why I'm trying to be so specific. I decided to make a sandwich Friday evening, and I get ready to take a bite of the sandwich, and there's something... Okay, there's room for me this time. There's something black along the meat. I don't know what it is. So I take the package of meat out of the refrigerator again to look at it closer. And I see it on that meat too. It's like everywhere. And I don't know what it is. And you know what it reminds me of? Ink. It reminds me of ink. Like if you transfer ink, you've just got that little bit of black. That's what it looked like. I took the sandwich and all the meat and threw it away because I don't know what it is. I didn't put it on the meat. I don't know if it was safe. It smelled okay. I didn't taste it, and I wasn't going to take any chances. So on Saturday, I called the 800 number on my emailed receipt and talked to the lady and told her, and she gave me a refund for the $6.30 and sent me an email with a code to get $10 off my next order, which I will use next Thursday, not this Thursday. So I was glad for that. It's the second time I had to call and get a refund for something. So they're really good about that. Of course, they have to be, because, I mean, I could take it to the store, too, and show them, and I'd still get the refund. But it's convenient to just call and have them do it. So, all right, I'm going to pop into the post office. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back from the post office, and I did get my letter from my friend Tony, one of my subscribers, and she loves snail mail just as much as I do. So writing back and forth it's just fun. I used to have a pen pal, I think I mentioned that before, from Australia, and I love to write. Speaking of which, I just put a new blog post out today. Ooh, my foot is slipping. It's about autumn. More on that later. And then I got another mysterious purple package. I don't need to hide any kind of return address because there isn't any at all. There was a hole in the back, just a little hole, and I was able to just rip it open because I don't have any scissors here, and it ripped right open. You'll never guess in a million years what I got. And the only person who knows what I got is the mysterious person who sent it to me. I got a shirt. I think it's pretty much the same pattern. Let me see. Yes, it is the same pattern in the back as it is the front. It's just gathered. Do you see what I mean by like gathered in the front? There's like a little more material. It's like pleated up at the top. It's a 2X. I'm slightly concerned about the length, just a little bit, but this neck doesn't seem as wide as some of the stupid shirts I've been getting lately, so I'm very excited to try it. I like the colors, and I love black. I still tend to want to hide, even though I've lost 35 pounds. I'm still fat, and I still like to hide. Perfect sleeves. I am a short sleeve person, so I will definitely be trying this on, and I'll take a picture, or I'll wear it in my next video or something to show you. This is a perfect church shirt, also with my black pants. I could even get away with this with jeans, I wouldn't wear it with what I'm wearing today because it's too casual a pair of pants. But this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try to shove it back in the hole I got it in. This person that sent me the mysterious purple bag, if you remember the last one, was 2 hand towels, a green one and a yellow one. I got a visitor. And it says be blessed on it. Well, I've already washed them and used them, and they're waiting to be used again, washed again. They're in the hamper. Now what are they doing? I guess I'll go. She's changed her mind and doesn't want to park there. So I'll leave. So thank you very much, mystery person. Oh, here she comes again. Okay, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna be patient. Yes, I'm very patient. Alrighty. So, my car seems to be getting froggy. The windows. There we go. I think I will stop at the grocery store and just get some of that delicious turkey that I love. How do I make this stay on? Oh. Okay, I've been driving this car for over a week now, and every day pretty much it's been rain. So I'm still having issues. I'm telling you, this car is like a little too smart for me or something. I don't know. Okay, I think I just barely made it out of there alive. This town has done some really stupid things with the curbs. They built the curbs out and planted stuff, and they're just super duper in the way. So back to my blog. I wanted to finish telling you. I started a blog post a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, and it's taking me a long time to write it. First of all, I need to do a lot of research on it so that I know what I'm talking about, and I haven't started the research yet. And then this past week has been so busy. As you know, I've been just super stressed, and I didn't even open up that post or even consider working on it or starting the research. So another week went by without me doing it, and I thought, I don't want to go week after week without doing it, and Lord only knows how long it'll take me to finish that post. So yesterday I started a new one. I thought, what could I write about? You know, if you write about stuff you love, it's easy to write about. It's quick, you know. So I thought autumn, and it's almost autumn time, not quite, but it's getting there. People are eating outside at the pizza grill. Why? Anyway, I wrote about autumn. I threw in a couple pictures. One of them is a pie that I made, and now I can't even remember what the second picture is. That's sad and typical. I just added the pictures this morning when I put the post up, and now I can't even remember what the second picture is. But I had to go digging through my Facebook photo albums to find some autumn pictures. All right. Well, you're parked right where I wanted to be, so I guess I can't park there now, can I? Well, we're just gonna go right here. All right, so here I am. No cop cars anywhere this time. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some good stuff. I hope I don't buy anything bad, because this is Monday and I have to be really careful what I eat the next few days. When I come back, we'll talk about what I ate yesterday in church for our 89th anniversary. Oh boy. All right, I am out of the grocery store. I got two things. I got some Jennie-O low sodium turkey breast, half a pound. You get like maybe 6 slices out of it, but they're nice and thick and I love them. 0 points. And then I got more of the Johnsonville turkey breakfast sausage. These are 1 point for 2 links, not just 1, 2. And this is the only store I can find that has them, and I'm out, so I thought while I'm here I should grab it. Let me gather my things. I got a phone call, or rather my phone rang while I was in the grocery store. And you know, do you ever panic and start digging around in your purse for the phone? Well, when I did that, because I was approaching the sausage, and I guess I kind of get embarrassed when my phone rings in public like that, because nobody ever calls me. Well, I accidentally hit the red button and sent the call to voicemail. So, and I saw that it was from my PCP's office. I'm like, I hardly ever have, oh, that's not, I just want to turn the, okay, wipers, there we go. Oh boy, how long is it going to take? Anyway, the voicemail said something about, you know, to call them back. It's important concerning medication and refill. so I called them back, and she couldn't really find anything about that, but she says they want you to schedule a blood work and an appointment. I said I do all that quarterly with my endo. I go for blood work this Thursday before Weight Watchers, and I go see her next Friday. That's when I find out what my A1C is for this next 3 months. So by the end of this month, it will be 6 months that I've been on Weight Watchers, and my A1C plummeted during the first 3 months. My weight went down, the A1C went down from 9.6 to 6.0. If you know what an A1C is, you know that that is a freaking miracle right there. So I'm hoping that if it doesn't go down anymore, that it at least stayed the same and didn't go up. I feel like this last 3 months, I didn't do everything as strictly as I did on the plan, that I ate a little more than I should have because I didn't lose as much this second quarter of Weight Watchers. So I'm hoping it doesn't reflect badly in my blood work, you know. So we'll find that out the end of next week. All right, I love these tree-lined roads. They're beautiful. Even though there's dead people on the other side. It's so peaceful and tranquil. Like I said before, I've got, where I live, it's pretty quiet because I have a cemetery on one side and a prison on the other. Peaceful. The only thing that's ever outside are the deer. Well, I'm not going to keep you because I don't want this ending up being too long of a what I ate today video, but I was lonely and bored because my plans for the day with my mother failed. Oh wait! I didn't tell you about church yesterday. Yeah. I'm still a couple blocks from home. Anyway, it was our 89th anniversary, and we were having a big dinner afterwards. My brother Billy, he's doing the cooking. Roast beef, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and then the drinks were made by him from the church. And we had a sign-up list to bring corn, green beans, macaroni and cheese, salad. Sign up for what you want. That's all, nothing else. And I signed up first for dessert. I thought I'd bring cupcakes, and then I signed up for macaroni and cheese. And then the pastor's wife gave a plight during church on Wednesday saying, we need more macaroni and cheese. So I decided to make 2 different kinds. And dinner was great. Billy asked me, that's my brother, he asked me if I would help serve because he needed more people. But gee, by the time everybody else came and said, can I help, what can I do? There was, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen. People just come and just start helping, which is fantastic. So you always have enough help. And I helped when before church was over. I took off and went down to the kitchen. It's in a separate building on the property, and helped them finish setting up and whatever it is I had to do. And when it was time to serve, I stood behind the counter and I did mashed potatoes until someone came over, and I was doing mashed potatoes and gravy, and that was getting monotonous, and someone came over and she said, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, do the gravy. So I just got stuck with the mashed potatoes. Not that that's a bad thing. And then once the line stopped, everyone was served, my brother and his wife said, go get in line. So me and the other helpers went and got in line. But we had so many people, there was no place to eat. We had to stay in the kitchen, stand there and eat. And I had roast beef and mashed potatoes and gravy and a little corn. Someone brought some cold macaroni salad, so I had some of that just from the grocery store, the Amish kind. It was delicious. And what else did I have? My macaroni salad that I brought with the tomatoes. So good. And for dessert, I took a little piece of cake. I didn't like the icing. It was the red velvet cake with the white icing. And I took a little square of that and it's this candy that this woman makes. The pastor's wife, Michelle, insists that she bring it because she loves it so much. She calls it crack. But it's peanut pretzel bark. and it's white chocolate that you melt, and you add a little bit of peanut butter to it, and then you dump peanuts and the thin pretzels, break them up and put them in there, and then spread it all out. And then you break it up, and that is like heaven. And I ate several pieces there for dessert, and I took a few home and had them later on. It's only the second time I've ever had it. So Marianne, she's the one who brings it for these special occasions, and now that I know how to make it, that's either a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't decided. So my cupcakes went right away. They were the only really festive dessert there. I don't think I showed you a picture. Let me put a picture there. Because I put some, it was first of all a spice cake, and then the pretty little autumn leaves and pumpkins that we put on the top, my mom and I, and a delicious satin whip icing. So they went quick. They were gone. And I brought all 23 of them to church. There was one missing because my mother and I split one, because she came over for dinner and we split a cupcake, and then we decorated all the others. So anyway, God only knows how many points that was. I didn't even attempt to. Oh, and I had a roll. The dinner rolls were delicious, and I ate probably 2/3 of it. I was getting so stuffed, and I stopped, and I'm like, put the roll down. You don't need to eat any more bread. I'm like, all right. So I didn't finish my roast beef, and I didn't finish my bread. And I hurried up and threw the plate away so I could get to dessert, because there's always room for dessert no matter how full you are. All right, I'm gonna go and get in and do some cleaning. It is 2:12. I'm still not hungry for lunch, but when I am, I will show you what I make. And now that I got this turkey breast, I might change what I was planning to have for lunch. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. 3 points for the bun, and 1 point for the tablespoon of light mayo. 4 points. The meat and the grapes are 0. My little burrito bowl, I was out of the beans, darn it, but I have 1/3 cup of rice for 2 points, and 1 point for a tablespoon of sour cream, which makes this 3. 3 and 4 is 7 for lunch, and some water. I tried the shirt on. Here's a picture of that. It's a little too snug around the middle. I mean, it's loose, but not loose enough for me to be able to wear it out. So maybe 10 pounds from now I'll be able to. I'm going to put it in my little box where I keep things that are just a little too small for me yet. And periodically, as I lose, I revisit the box and take things out that fit and put them in my closet. So I'm hoping another 10 pounds from now, maybe by the end of the year, I can go ahead and start wearing that beautiful shirt. Thank you again so much, whoever it was that sent the mystery purple bag again. And thank you, Tony, for your letter. I appreciate it more than you know. And I'll let you know when I'm getting ready to send my next snail mail out. All right, guys, I'll talk to you again at dinner time. It is 7:30, and it's time for my dinner. I am getting hungry. I have a 7-point salad from Walmart. It's one of the Taylor Farms chef salads. Like I said, 7 points. And then I have a bowl of 0-point chili that I made. I took it out of the freezer. I have 2 more in there to eat yet. And I'll probably have one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday. So this is a 7-point dinner, and that will leave me with 2 points for my snack later on. I forgot to mention earlier that I had a 2-point protein 1 bar with my bottle of water. So that's what I had for snack, and I'm having a cherry bubbly for my water this evening. All right, I'll see you later for snack. All right, with only 2 points left for the day, I'm going to have a 2-point pumpkin pie yogurt with some grapes. I like to put 3 or 4 grapes in and eat them, and then put a few more in. I don't know why, it's weird, and I seem to like it with pretty much any flavor. So that's what I'm going to have tonight. And this rounds out my 23-point day with nothing to roll over. Oh well, maybe tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I hope you have a really good rest of your day. And until I talk to you again, be blessed.